Hey guys, welcome back to my Practically Imperfect Life. If you're like me, it starts to get harder to shop for your kids as they get older. When they're young, it's very easy to just pick out some different outfits, maybe a new pair of shoes, some toys based on things that you know that they like. But as they get older, their likes and dislikes change so much and they tend to get very particular about things, especially clothes. So I wanted to share some ideas on things you can get kids who are older teens for Christmas and show you some of the things that I have gotten for mine this year. Now, a lot of these things my kids actually showed me and let me know that they liked, so that way I knew specifically what colors, what sizes, what styles they wanted to have in these different items. And that is a tip I will definitely recommend. Way back in the summer, I actually encourage my kids to each start their own little Amazon wish list. So they can go on and they can start saving things that they have been looking at and that they like. They also each create a Word document on our computer, and if there's something that they are wanting from a specific website and in a certain color and size, they'll actually copy the link, put it on the Word document, and then they'll type the color and the size underneath. That has been so helpful, especially when grandparents and other family members are asking, what do I get your kids for Christmas? I can share one of those items from that list, and then I can keep track of which things have been gotten by which family members, so I know what things I might want to get for them for Christmas. So it's very helpful as they get older. The other thing I have found is as teens get older is they tend to get a little more practical, it feels, in what they want. At least with my kids, that has been the case. My son is very into fitness and he's very into working on his room and how it looks and the style of it. But sometimes that means he wants things that aren't, necessary for his room, but he would really like to have them. And those are the types of things that I think make great gifts. Now, my oldest is a senior, and next year she's actually going to have her own apartment where she is staying. So we obviously have to furnish that apartment and provide all of the different things. And so that's made it really fun to shop for her, because I do know how much she likes to bake and how much she likes to cook, and a little bit of her style, what it is she likes in terms of how things look, and having things that are neat, shades of white and gray, having lots of plants, all of that. So it has made it really fun to be able to shop for her this year and get her things for that first apartment. So I have got boxes all around me here. I'm going to show you what I can. A lot of things are still in packaging, but I'll throw pictures up for you of all of the different items, and then I will link everything down below in my Amazon storefront. So you just have to click the one link and you'll see that there will be a shop list that will be Christmas 2024, and you can look at that and find all of these different items there. There will be a few things that are from other websites, and if that is the case, I will link those websites for you as well. The first couple of gifts I have come from a website called Love and Faith. So I believe it's a family-owned business. They do a whole bunch of sweatshirts, t-shirts, and other gift items, all with faith-related themes. And so for each of my kids' stockings, I got them a bracelet, and I thought these were just the cutest little things. I got this one for my son, and then this one for my daughter. I thought they would like those. And the sweatshirts might be kind of hard to see on camera because they are still in packaging, but I'll throw up the images for them as well. So this one says, I will sing of the goodness of God. So that one is for my daughter. For her as well, one of her favorite verses is Joshua 1:9. So this one is kind of a mustard yellow color, and then it is embroidered. It says strong and courageous, and then Joshua 1:9. And again, like I said, pictures up here for you. And then for my son, this one is embroidered and it says redeemed. And I have a few of their sweatshirts. In fact, I did get a holiday one. It said, I'm fine, everything's fine, from their website. They had it on sale for Black Friday. And it was so incredibly comfortable and just a really nice quality sweatshirt. And I like sweatshirts that have that nice soft feel, but also don't, pill up every time you start to wash them. And that one has been washed several times and is still just absolute perfect shape. So I know that they'll like these, and they love anything comfortable, and bonus that they each have references to different Bible verses on them. So hopefully they'll enjoy those. Next up are some quality shoes. Now, again, I have my kids tell me exactly what styles of shoes they'd like to have, because I know for me personally, not every pair of shoes fits me comfortably. I have feet that are wide, and it's really hard for me to find shoes that just fit right. And so I always want them to try on the shoes if possible, or have already had something that's in the same brand or similar line, so that way we know what size is going to work for them. So this year I picked up a pair of Hoka's for my daughter. I'll put the picture up here because they are already wrapped up, but she had been looking for comfortable shoes that would help her get through her long shifts. She's a barista, that's her part-time job, but she works long shifts sometimes, and she said her feet just start to get really sore. Her Air Forces, which have been like the shoes she's lived in for the last year and a half, are really starting to show signs of being beat up. So we wanted to get her a nice quality pair of shoes that would be comfortable for her to wear for long periods of time, but she also wanted something that if she was going to go to the gym right afterwards would be a good transition shoe. And so I had her try on this pair of shoes, and then she let me know a couple of different colors that she liked, and then so the color will be a surprise, but she let me know a few that she was interested in, and this is the one that I decided on. Now, the Hoka brands are a little more on the pricey side, but I find that, you know, when you're looking for a good quality pair of shoes, sometimes you do have to pay a little bit more for that. But the nice thing is that her feet are done growing, right? So she's gonna wear these until they're falling apart. So I know that we'll get good use out of them. Now, for a couple of years, I've shared about Govee products, different kinds of lighting products they have for rooms. Now, last year, my son got some strip lights from them, and then he got a light that's like a tall light that has different colors on it that he can program. Now, got a new one this year to kind of add to the mix because he redid his room, rearranged some things, and he took down some of the lights and is reusing them in different ways. Now, this is a Govee home light set. What I really like about this is the fact that not only can you just have solid colors, but they actually have a whole bunch of different recommended settings you can do right from an app on your phone. And the phone app is so easy to use. So you could decide if you want to have it go along with different seasons, different moods, different types of festivals. I mean, they have Christmas light settings, they have Halloween, they have 4th of July, they've got things simulating different things in nature. You can have rainstorms, you could have glaciers, you could have fire, and it will program and it will just look amazing. Another thing that you could do is you could actually create your own little patterns. So you can go right there on the app and you can decide if you'd like to have different colors, going solid, going in different patterns, and it's just a great way to customize it. Now, even if you don't have a teenager who'd like to have a lighting set like this in their room, this is also a great gift idea for someone who has maybe like a movie room or a theater space. Maybe you have like a basement family room and you do movie nights down there and you want to be able to kind of create the mood at different times. So you could actually put this up down there. They're so easy to hang. You can kind of tuck them behind the TV or on the underside of a TV stand, up along walls, and you can set it to go along with music if you wanted to. So it will actually adjust what the lights are doing and the colors and everything based on what it's hearing come from your TV or from your movie. So it's a really cool way to make like a neat movie experience, and they're not that expensive, and you can have several of them all going at the same time. So highly recommend the Govee home products. We've never been disappointed with them. They've been a hit with my son every single year, and I have a set that I'm going to be installing as well downstairs. So it's just a really cool way to customize some of those spaces. Okay, a few more clothing items for my daughter. She loves to be comfortable, and so I found these pajamas for her, and they are like a lemon pattern, not quite a silk, but like almost like a gauzy feel fabric. So it comes with shorts, and then it has the top, and I'm trying not to completely unfold these, but it's just a nice lightweight pajama set. And they had so many different pattern options. They had different colors, and she just she's that kid. She either looks incredibly put together or she looks like, I don't know, she has to be in things that are uber comfortable. Let me just put it that way. So she likes like the big slouchy sweatshirts and things like that. So hopefully she'll find that these are a comfortable option for her to wear. And then I have a sweatshirt that she had on her wish list, and let me open it up real quick here so I can show it to you. Okay, this one came off of Amazon, so just a basic little half zip sweater, and then it's got the collar on it. But this was one that she liked because it's just simple. It's not too heavyweight, but it feels like it would be warm, and just has kind of like that easy slouchy look to it. She just wanted something that was comfortable, and this is what she picked out. And again, lots of different colors available, so if your teen doesn't like gray, there are some other things you can get, but it doesn't feel cheap. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you order some things off Amazon and they come, and especially clothing items, and they feel kind of chintzy. It doesn't feel cheap like that. It feels like it will definitely hold up, and it has, you know, good weaving to the fabric. So I know you can't pick that up on camera, but I sew, so I notice things. So it looks like something that's going to actually hold up to the wear and tear of a teenager. Now, something that was on both of my kids' wish lists this year were high quality pillows and satin pillowcases. A few years ago, I had gotten my son some silver infused pillowcases, and then the following year I got my daughter satin ones that also had some silver worked into them as well. Those are supposed to be helpful for kids who, or anybody really, who deals with facial acne and struggles with issues with their complexion. And they have both really liked having those pillows and those pillowcases, but things wear out over time. And so we did find these pillows on Amazon. We ordered two packs, so one for each of the kids, and they come vacuum packed. So just FYI, they're gonna come vacuum packed. So depending on how you want to gift them, like I didn't take them out of the packaging, otherwise they'd be huge. And then you can just gift them while they're still vacuum packed, and then it just takes a couple of hours for them to puff up once you open them up. So they're each gonna get a set of these, and then they will each get a set of the pillowcases that have that silver worked into them. So I'll link the ones that I got them in the Amazon store. Now my son asked for black for his because all of his bedding is currently black, and then my daughter's bedding is all white, but she usually likes to have a little pop of color when it comes to her pillows. And so I did pick out this really light pink color for her. Hopefully it's not too pink. She's not really into like pinky pink, you know what I mean? But she does like little hints of color, and it goes really well with the quilt that she has that she can throw on her bed from time to time. So that is what I got for each of them, and hopefully that will help, you know, continue to help with like their complexions and things like that. It's just something that I think most teenagers struggle with, and so if you can do a little gift like this, it does help. So Emma had asked for a couple of books. This year she asked for the Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass, so from the Throne of Glass series. Now, she's read this one before and not this one, but what reason why she was asking for this, she likes to try to have book series on her shelves. She likes to get them to coordinate. So you know how you can get books and they're printed in a certain run, and so the covers all match together and look really cool. And she gets she gets a little bothered when she has books from different runs and then they don't match. And so she has been trying on some of her favorite book series to get books from the same like printing run where the covers will all match and coordinate and everything. So I know it sounds silly, but it's something that she really likes, is to have things do that. And she's only doing that for a couple of series that she really enjoys. So this is one of the series. She has quite enjoyed this. She highly recommends this for teens who are looking for something to read. Okay, and she has also caught the planner bug from her mom. This year she has been really working on writing everything down like on her calendars, but she wanted something that was portable. So got her a little planner to use for 2025. So unlike my bullet journals where I have to fill everything in, this one is pre-printed for her. I asked her if she wanted a bullet journal, but she said she wasn't sure if she would have the time to like put together it the way that I put together mine. So she wanted to just start with a nice planner. So we got her this one, and so I'm gonna kind of create like a whole little set for her. So she'll have this. I got her pens, got her an updated calendar as well. A nice one to just hang in her room. But then I've also got a couple of planner stickers, and I went to just Hobby Lobby for those, and you can find lots of different brand of planner stickers, so that way she can make different notes in here as she is filling that out. And then she had a couple of like face care and beauty products on her wish list. She had asked for this from Tree Hut. It is vanilla foaming gel wash, and says for hydrating oil complex and vanilla scent. So this was on her wish list. She also had Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pore Tightening Toner on her wish list. So it comes in this little pink bottle here. That's what the packaging looks like. So Watermelon Glow, though, it says with hyaluronic acid, cactus water, and willow bark. So sounds very fancy to me. Another thing she asked for from that brand, the Tree Hut, this is a vanilla shea sugar scrub. So something for the shower. And she really enjoys like exfoliating scrubs. We don't do like the bath bombs and things like that because in their bathroom they just have a shower, and so a lot of times she does like having something like an exfoliating scrub. Oh, almost forgot about this. So this is also Watermelon Glow, but this is Pink Juice Moisturizer. So it looks, oh goodness, it looks almost exactly the same as the toner. So she's gonna have to leave the little stickers on the back that lets her know which one's the moisturizer and which one is the toner. So both of these from the same brand. And that was it as far as makeup or facial products she asked for. Some years she asks for makeup. We like to buy from Honest brand because we know that they don't put a lot of ingredients in their makeups that are, you know, not really great for your skin. But this year she's all good. She said she didn't need anything new. She had recently gotten herself some things, but she was always looking for new face and skin products just to help with moisturizing and things like that, especially since she's a golfer. So she's outside a ton, and all summer long she worked at the golf course. So it was like nonstop, like in the sun every day. And so she's become really aware of taking care of her face and taking care of her skin, making sure that she's not getting sunburnt and things like that. Okay, we got another book, and this one actually might be more appropriate too if you have middle schoolers. So this is from the Keeper of the Lost City series. Now, Emma actually started reading this series when she was like little. But what's funny is that they're still releasing books from the series. So she had like read through the whole series at the time, and then I think a couple years went by and they released a book, and she was like, well, I'm invested in this series. I've read it all. So she went ahead and she reread all of the books and then read the new one. And then she saw that yet another one was coming out. So this is Keeper of the Lost Cities Unraveled. And so she had asked for this, even though she's probably aged out of the series. She just wants to be able to say that she read the series all the way through. And so she asked for this book. This is a little stocking stuffer that I picked up for her. Now this is meant to magnetize or stick. No, it's a sticker. So this sticks on the back of your phone case, and it's got a little slot for putting in your lip balm. So you can just attach it onto the back there. It's got like one of those 3M stickers to stick on the back of your phone case. Again, she's outside a ton being a golfer, and so she's always got chapstick or lip balm that she's constantly like putting on. And then in the winters here, it gets super, super dry. So she wanted to have this to be able to stick on the back of her phone. So she always has that with her phone. She doesn't have to worry about having it in a separate spot. So inexpensive, but cool little stocking stuffer. Now for my son, he is really into the Comfort brand of sweatpants. Like, that boy lives in sweatpants, I swear. But he's always going to the gym. So he wears them when he goes to the gym, and then he wears them to lounge around the house. And they are a nice brand. Like, their stuff is super soft and super cozy. Kind of like high-end sweatpants, so to speak. He's got this same pair in gray, but I picked up the blue for him. And then they have sweatshirt options and things like that. So it actually comes with a couple of cards to give you some ideas. Now, I don't know if you'd be able to get these before Christmas, to be honest. However, if you're looking for ideas for in the future for your kids on stuff, you might get them. It is a really nice brand. There's a lot of different fits depending on how your teens like to have their sweatpants fit. Some like to have them fitted on the bottom, like these are fitted at the bottom. Some want them to be loose, but it is a really popular brand, I believe, with kind of that younger crowd. Okay, a couple of final things that I'll throw pictures up on. So one of the gifts I got for my daughter's new apartment is a cookware set, because actually she's gonna need something to be able to cook in, and she loves to cook. So I found this set on Amazon. The brand, I think you pronounce it Carote, C-A-R-O-T-E, and this is actually a granite set. So it's got like an aluminum base and then the granite on top. So it's supposed to be like ultra non-stick, which I think will be great for her. I wanted to get her something that would be easy to clean, but still kind of like a, you know, I didn't want to get her like a cheap basic cooking set. I wanted to get her something that was going to be nice, that she was going to be able to use for many years to come. And I got it on special. It was one of the Amazon Prime Day items, but still, I think really reasonably priced for what you get. So it obviously has a couple of different items in it, and so hopefully she will like that one. She also had picked out a dish set. So she picked out a set of white dishes that she wanted for her apartment. So she's getting those. And then for my son, he wanted to get a new dresser for his room this year. He didn't really need it. Again, this kind of goes with the whole idea of like wanting to redo your room, but not needing to redo your room. He has drawers and everything built into his closet organizers, but he wanted to have a dresser in order to create this particular look that he's going for. In fact, he's got this whole plan. He's gonna install industrial looking like bar shelves on it and all that stuff. But either way, we went down to IKEA and we let him pick out a dresser that he wanted to have. And so if you're looking for something for your teens, and maybe, you know, you're willing to buy something that's like a little more of a big ticket item, but I would consider something like that. Like take them shopping, let them pick out maybe a furniture item for their room. It doesn't have to be something huge like a dresser, but maybe they want some new lamps, some new shelves, a different way of just styling things. And that's been something that's been really helpful with him, because there's not a lot of stuff that he wants, but he likes to redo things in his room. So we picked out this dresser at IKEA. He's actually already got it assembled in his room. And another thing he had asked for were artificial plants. He really liked that look of having kind of those black and grays in his room, but those pops of green from artificial plants. So while we were at IKEA, we picked up several different styles of artificial plants that he's been able to arrange and put all around his room. So another thing that had been on his list were these lights. So they attach to the wall, and they can be like angled in order to like highlight things that you have on shelves. So he has started to collect certain items that he's just really wants to display proudly. He's got some of the higher end Lego sets that he also wants to be able to have up on display. And he's got shelves arranged on his walls in different configurations. So he wanted some of these in order to highlight those items without us having to, you know, drill holes and run electrical and all of that stuff. So kind of nice that we could put these up and it could provide that illumination without us having to, you know, call an electrician. And that is really it for what I have gotten my teens for Christmas. Obviously, I've got a few other items here and there. We've got stuff that's going in their stockings, but a lot of those things are either things that I have made or things that we've picked up at some local stores. And so I might show you those in a few future videos so you can kind of get some ideas for maybe future birthdays and stuff like that. But that stuff's all things that we can only find here locally that I know of. And so I didn't want to show you those, but have them not be something that you can get your hands on if you still are trying to do some shopping for the holiday season. So, but I quilt and I sew, and so I do like to make handmade gifts for my kids as well. Quilts and wall hangings and pillow forms and things like that. I've also really gotten into making bags this year, and so a couple people are getting a bag pattern that I found from Erica at confessionsofahomescholar.com. She had a free tutorial on her YouTube channel on how to make Sherpa bags, and they were really fun and easy to make, so those make great gifts. And so obviously my daughter's gonna get one, a couple other family members will get one as well. Anyways, I'm starting to digress, but down below in the description box is the link to my Amazon storefront. So I have a list on there that will just say Christmas 2024. It'll have links to all of the different things that I've talked about today that are available through Amazon. And a lot of them you can still get delivery before Christmas. So don't worry if you're doing some last minute shopping. And if it's coming from anything other than Amazon, I will link those websites down below for you as well. Thanks so much for watching this video, everybody. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.